Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm filming another book review. What even is this? And I'm going to talk about Sal and Gabi Break the Universe by Carlos Hernandez. This will be the newest release in Rick Riordan's imprint. It comes out the 5th of March, so it is 1 week until today as I'm filming this. I have somehow an arc of this, which I got in my unboxing, which is up on my channel, where I got some other arcs, which I will also hopefully make reviews of. Let's get into it. This review will obviously be spoiler free, but yeah, let's go into my thoughts and feelings reading this one. If you don't know what Rick Riordan imprint is, I feel like a bit of an explanation should be in order. Rick Riordan writes, as you might know, Percy Jackson, for example, which is based on Greek mythology. He also written that other series, Heroes of Olympus, which is based on Roman mythology, and Magnus Chay's trilogy, which is based on Northern mythology. He got requests a lot of other people who wanted him to write books based on other mythologies, and this is where the imprint come in, because he wanted people who comes from those backgrounds and grew up with those beliefs to write those stories themselves instead of him writing them. I just think that that is amazing. So basically all of Rick Riordan's imprint books are all own voices because they write about representation from their homeland and their upbringing, etc, etc. I think that the whole idea is amazing, and when I first heard about it I was like, yes, I need to pick up every single one of these books. Sal and Gabi. Sal and Gabi is based upon Cuban influences, as you can see here, and it is also a sci-fi book, which like I somehow missed. Like I read sci-fi on the back, but when I read it I realized, yes, it's really sci-fi. But keep in mind that all Rick Riordan books are usually like middle grade, so they're from like 9 and upwards. They're not young adults, and it clearly reads like that, but it's never puts the reader like down because you're younger, like then you're not smart enough to read an intelligent story, because this story is very intelligent, I'm telling you. The story follows Sal, who is a magician. He has just moved to Miami and started this new school, and he's being sent somehow to the principal's office every day for different reasons. His parents are Cuban and he also has diabetes. It's put in the story in such a nice and relatable way. Not for me because I don't have it, but I could really feel like children who has it and has to work with it and think about it every single day can really relate with this story. I read in the author acknowledgements that it's really normal for the like teenage population of the US to have this type of diabetes, so it was really interesting that he took that in, because you know, he wanted kids to relate to this and not feel alone, which is I guess the point of literature sometimes. We also follow Gabi, but everything is told from Sal's perspective, but we follow Gabi as well and her story. They become quick friends, but Gabi has like this amazing personality. She is the editor of the school paper, she is the student council president, she is an only A student, and she has all this energy and goes around taking care of everyone. And Sal is like, oh my god, but Sal is amazing as well. He is such a nice little boy. Here comes the catch of it all. He can take things from other parallel universes, because in this world we are basically building upon the theory that there is another world where choices and the things around us are different, but there is like 1,000 endless infinite worlds. There isn't a possibility in each and every world for things that you wish happened or hadn't wished happened, and he can reach into those worlds and take things from them. But then he makes a hole in the universe where things can slip through, and that's not a good thing. Sal's mother also passed away, sadly, before the story started. He talks about the time where it was such hard for him and his father. He also has like a stepmom now, and I was thinking, oh no, I don't want Sal to have like a horrible stepmom, but she's the sweetest ever. She knows that she's not his mother that passed away, but she wants to be a mother figure for him and tries so hard, and he loves her and she loves him, and I was like, this is precious, because step parents cannot be easy for some children at all. The thing is that I have read Rick Riordan's Percy Jackson series, but I haven't read any of the other ones yet. I have read the Red Pyramid, and I'm really used to him going out on like quests and stories. Not like that the characters have to necessarily like travel on a quest, but there's like one specific plot, they have to solve a conflict, and then they're on the end of that conflict, and then they solve it, and then the solution goes to the next conflict in the next book. So I was expecting Sal and Gabi to break the universe and then they have to fix it. I was like thinking that that will be the plot of the story. We're going on this quest-ish to fix the whole thing. But the story is not about that at all, and I am so pleasantly surprised. That was like the biggest take on the story that surprised me, because, you know, I was expecting the other thing and I got this. And I don't even know how to tell you this, but it is not a story about fixing the universe. It's more about a story of people. It is so many good bits in here. I am shocked how well written this book is. It had so many elements that I was just, my heart cannot take this. And just imagining children reading this and just getting so much out of the story, seriously just my heart. So I can mention, of course, some of these things that surprised me a lot. First of all, Sal is like the most adorable kid, and he's super intelligent together with Gabi as well. And he does these choices, he does even wrong things sometimes, but he owns up to them. He's not just like, oh well, I didn't mean it. He's like the opposite of like every single annoying guy character you wouldn't like. Like he will sorry, I'm thinking about annoying characters because I have had some experience with it lately, but he's just adorable. But not just that, like he's a decent kid, and decent kids, man. And there is also other not so decent kids in here, but we also get sort of things from their perspective. Maybe not this one character yet, but you know, there's a sequel coming. But there's this other character who is sort of a bully, and instead of Sal like ruining him because he had like the power to, there's a lot of other much more complicated elements in there that just makes it not just, oh, he bullied him, he's mean. Sal himself, his thoughts around it, it's just, I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah. And Gabi, who was just trying to help everyone, and her family, oh my god, yes, need to talk about that, because her whole family is in the hospital. That sounded like the whole family was put in the hospital. They're not all sick, but someone in her family is sick. She has like a billion dads. I don't understand completely the essence of why she has that many dads, but it doesn't matter because they were all amazing and they were all just enormous, adorable Cuban family. And my heart just, yes. They also have the new school that Sal started in, and it's just amazing. I wish I had gone to a school like that. But it's full of arts and artists and just being weird. People go in cosplays to school. The teachers dress in cosplays at school, and they're all fun and inventive, and the classes are just like amazing. And my heart, here school is cool, and having fun at school is good, and when is it ever like that? Never! And that's why it was so amazing and refreshing to read. There are some darker elements in this, but it handles it really, really well. We talk about death here a lot. There is an ongoing theme about death because, you know, Sal's mother passed away, but also there is, you know, the family member of Gabi is in the hospital, and that is looming there. It's not happy and fluffy all the time. It has some really dark things, not like dark as in I would go scared. Dark things that is happening in our everyday lives, and it's put in there, and it's like, So, I enjoyed this book a lot, as you probably could tell. It had so many good elements, but there were just few things that were a bit meh to me, and that was really the sci-fi part because it came so abruptly. I knew it was a sci-fi story, like I got that from the whole parallel universe thing. But then suddenly, like, there were machines and the robots, like, much more modern and advanced than we have today. I was a bit confused because some things were so normal, and then suddenly there was like, oh, but we have these advanced things here. And I was like, wait, what, since when? When you set things in a certain world, it has to be like that constantly, but I just felt like some parts of this world was like that. It's like our world, but he sort of put it in a tiny bit parallel one where, like, yeah, we have these sci-fi things. And when you put something, an element in a story, I feel like, as I said, it needs to be consistent. And I feel like it wasn't, because if they have these fancy things here, why don't they have a bunch of other fancy things? I'm saying fancy things because I don't have vocabulary for robots and brains. That was just my main issue with the story, but it's not a big one. And I even went back trying to find where they explained something in the story, but I couldn't find it. So I was again really confused about, like, a thing. That was like a sci-fi part of the story. But again, not important. The story ends really nicely. It had an arc and it ended, but there's still so much more to tell here. And there is a sequel coming next year and I cannot wait for it. I think it will be really awesome like this one. This book was awesome. That's the word I would describe it. I would recommend it to any Rick Riordan fan, but also like any other people who just want a middle grade story, but it's not like as I thought I would be at all. I even saw posts from like the editor of Rick Riordan Presents and said that this book is a bit different from the other books in the Rick Riordan Presents one, because it's not like mythology based specifically. It's more like it has Cuban influences and all the characters are Cuban and like you get a lot of from the culture, but it's not like a mythology, oh, we are meeting gods, la 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 la. I don't know if that's how all the other Rick Riordan Presents books are, but I think it differs a bit. It was so good, so I gave it like 4 out of 5 stars. I'm really specific with my 5 stars because that's just how I am and I don't give 5 stars lightly at all. Okay, I think that covers my thoughts, and if I have forgotten something, then who cares. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go and pick up Sal and Gabi Break the Universe the 5th of February, and you will see me soon in a new video. Bye!